What's up, guys? If you guys hear some noise in the background, that's my manager. We're currently in a meeting, um, but I wanted to go live um, to talk about some things, more things, more things, more things that um, I don't know. I just feel I'm compelled to speak about. Being on this journey, you guys. I have understood that not everybody is in not everybody is in your best of interest. Um, Hold on. So, um, I knew it was going to be a matter of time. I knew that once things started to progress, once spirit, the creator, the universe, started to provide me more abundance of things that I have been manifesting. First things first, I just want to say this real quick. I have officially, technically, halfway completed my vision board. So I think this whole entire time, it's really just been self discovery. It's really just been um, me working on myself and actually learning how to control my own self, um, so that I was able to offer, you know, my experiences to the collective, because I knew that with all of this abundance that I am receiving, that I was going to have to share. So I'm sharing. And it's kind of it's kind of like wibble wobble, if you want to say. It's like not sturdy, because I'm currently still experiencing some low vibrational negative traumas, or I wouldn't say traumas, but like low vibrational um, issues, have you will. But I'm just learning through the process to just breathe, let go and let God. Like, for real, let go and let God. Like, that's the best that I could offer for myself, for the situation, for the other parties involved. I just have to breathe, let go, and let God. So, given the circumstances of my son being taken by his father, um, I've talked to him since then. So I just want to let y'all know that it's still ongoing. I don't have my son with me. I was supposed to go, was it this week? Yeah, last week he took him. So this week I was to be in Broward County to get my son. And I'm going to be. So hopefully, you know, he does the right thing and just gives me my child when I come there for him. Um, I'm gonna have to try and record or something for evidence, or have someone there as a witness or something, because I just can't individually deal with him. But I have been talking to my son. Um, he's in the same place he was when I was down there. It doesn't look like they went anywhere. It doesn't look like he's left with him. So again, as I mentioned, hopefully, I deal with a really, really aggressive narcissist, if I could like explain it like that. Like my baby daddy, he's really like an aggressive narcissist. So um spirit comes to me to let me know that my son is okay. I've received confirmation in a way to know that um, I can allow this situation to take its own course because I put forth the efforts to be a great person, a wonderful baby mama. I put forth the efforts to try to be a great mom, a great just person all around. So of course that is going to show outward because I'm working inward. And so I don't deserve people doing to me what people are doing to me. You see what I'm saying? Because my energy and anything that I have offered to anybody has always been genuine. Like it's never been fake. It was always genuine. If someone crossed my boundaries or someone disrespected or someone, you know, we just didn't, it just was a clash or whatever, I can move on. I can move on from that. And even though it's still my experience, I can speak on my experience. I just emotionally let it go. Right. So learning detachment from my emotions, um, because I'm a huge emotional person. I'm a crybaby. So this area is me being able to control my emotions because I cannot work or function under distress or duress, whatever, or being overwhelmed. I can't work under those. I can't work under those circumstances. So the best I could do is just breathe through the situation and allow it to flow exactly how it needs to flow. So I know you guys. I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to explain that because it's not a falsified story. It's not a lie. It's not anything that was made up. But I know how the mind of people who do not think for themselves could be. And so, since things are so very public, and I made an honest decision to be direct from here on out and straight honest about my whole entire life and everything that I've gone through and getting through and experienced and dealing with, that I'm going to be transparent. I feel that it's necessary since it's already out there. I put it out there. I don't mind that it's out there to let you guys know that type of update, right? So I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell a lie about it. He has been allowing me to speak to my son, right? I don't have him yet, but he has allowed me to speak to my son. So hopefully, when I get down there, you know, I can just get him. And then we can work out however he wants to work it out, court system, whatever. I don't mind. I don't care. But as long as I get my baby, because I've been away from him for too long, that's all I care about. Um, Another thing I wanted to talk about, you guys. So I love this. I love the white walls. I have to get something like this, like an apartment like this with super white walls behind me, because it's kind of like a background. Like it's its own background. I like this. This is really cute. This is an Airbnb. I'm in an Airbnb. Um, Another thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was um, I know I've been promoting my OnlyFans. So now we have Twitter. Um, the reason I really haven't been posting anything exclusively on my Twitter is because I want to focus on trying to stabilize, you know, the child situation, because some people will try to use your method or stream of income against you. And I don't actually know how that plays out, even though I know that there are people who engage in um, adult content creation that is not deemed to be, but you just want to be sure. I just want to be sure. So I mean, I feel as if as long as I am being censored and I'm censoring everything, that I'm kind of protecting myself. So once we move past that, then I may be releasing more explicit content um, via my Twitter just to promote and advertise uh, my OnlyFans, right? Because we got a lot of good content coming in. So I will be actually doing more content this week, and then I will probably load them either this weekend or the following week. But we are about, yes, we are about to get production situated. Um, we are about to have the cameras, the lights, um, photo shoots, content, so much content and so much ideas that we have come up with. If some of you guys are already subscribed to my OnlyFans, you kind of got an idea of the potential. Um, and going over and speaking to him about our plans on what we intend to do with the page, we are on point together. Um, to be honest with y'all, y'all about to see um, some things from me that will be a first to me, a first for me. But I'm I'm as long as I'm with my man, my relationship, I'm willing to do whatever for him. So it's not going to be uncomfortability type of experience because I'm going to want to do it. So I talked to him about us having threesomes because I know that there are people who might want to see me with another woman or me having content of female to female. And we can do that. And we can do content as a trio couple, or we could do content as female to female. Um, However, I have stipulations. Um, you can call me weird. You can say whatever. I'm boring, but I got stipulations. I do because I don't. I'm not sexually attracted to women. Physically, I am. I love a beautiful woman. I love a woman's physique. Um, but sexually, I can't get down with the get down. Now, I've talked to a couple of people who said that they've had threesomes before, or they've been with a female before. I had one bad experience, and I ended up almost wanting to fight the girl. So I vowed to never do it again. But this time is different. Um, it's not that I've never been open to trying a female before. A lot of women come on to me. A lot of women approach me and have been making advances at me. Um, that's a long story. That's a long story. And I have to tell everything um, for you to get an understanding of what was done. Yeah. I ended up with a bloody nose. Yeah. A bloody nose, a bust lip, and then I was alone, bleeding. So that's what the outcome was, and it wasn't from a female; it was from him. Um, it was from him. So we'll get into that. I'll do story time on that another time. But it's not that I haven't been open to yes. It's not that I haven't been open to um, engaging in try um, try whatever or female to female. It's just that any woman that's going to be with me is going to have to understand that it's difficult for me to be sexually attracted to women, and maybe I have to try it once or twice, three times. I don't know. Maybe it has to be a specific girl. I don't know, but Hopefully, we can execute this project as best as we possibly can so that everyone enjoys themselves, including us that are involved. Because um, with me doing this, it's all about me having fun and enjoying myself. Um, I do not, I do not like women bodily fluids. I don't, I don't. See, me, I'm different because I'm clean and I keep myself clean and I drink water and I make sure that down there is taken care of, and I don't let any dude just do whatever. You know, you got some women that be letting dudes go off on them in them multiple times, and it's multiple men. It's not just one man because, and even if they're in a relationship, let's be clear, women cheat, just like men cheat. Women cheat, men cheat, and I just feel like hygienically, women um, are not as not all women, but some women, most women. Um, peace, red bones. Been a minute since right. Women are not as um, what's the word I want to use? Like they're not as concerned, about their bodily areas as they should, and that goes a long way because um, dealing with having a mother or a family where you weren't guided about your body as a woman, some women don't know specifically how to care for their own bodies. They don't know how to listen to their own bodies. They don't know, I heard a lot of women say, I don't drink water, I drink soda and juice. And then you wonder why, you're still carrying a smell after intercourse, or you're wondering why, you're having back-to-back infections. Some women are like, I've heard some women say things like, oh, I had a yeast infection, this, da, 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 da. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have not had a yeast infection in years. No, and this is no cap. In years, okay? And if I was to get one, it will absolutely be because of something that was not clean or sanitized being in my area that it shouldn't be in. You see what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I don't get how women speak about BV. I just it's a different thing for me. And even simple as just when you go into the women's restroom is way more disturbingly disgusting than the male's restroom. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest about it. Women are not most women, not all women. So I'm not going to categorize all women because I know that there's some women that really, really takes care of themselves. You see what I'm saying? Um, right. So I know there's some women that really, really take care of themselves. But because I wouldn't know, hold on one second. Because what, baby? Hmm? Okay. Because I wouldn't know. And just meeting someone, what's going on? A crime scene. Look at rocket science. Because, baby, I'm so thankful that you are here to say this because some people would just try to make it seem as if I'm just. But yes, women's restroom are deplorable. I don't know what demographic it is. I can't tell you. I don't know if it's the older women, the black women, Spanish women, white women, or younger women. I don't know, but women just so here's the thing. With that, you going out to skate? Yeah. Okay, hurry up. Cause I don't want you in my mouth. Hurry up, baby. Or you want to go outside and put your skates on? I'll do that. Yeah. because I'm not trying to stay on here too long. Keep it open? Yeah, slightly open, yeah. So, 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 um, I will choose the woman, and it will be a thorough choice, because I don't judge a woman for being her own individual self. Um, I don't want one who's in a relationship. I kind of want one who's probably single. And I have a specific type. even though I'm not, even though I'm not into women, I do have a type of woman. And I don't like brown. I don't like, it's not like I don't like them, but I prefer dark brown women. Um, High yellow bone, red skins. It's only one that I like. I like her, and I'm comfortable with her. But me and her has a different type of connection, and she's very bright skinned. She's a very bright skinned goddess, very beautiful. But my type is dark, is like a brown skin to dark brown skin type. So that's who I would look forward to choosing. And you know, when I decide to choose who this woman is going to be, um, I'll just make sure, okay, she's single. Even if she's single and she's mingling, it's fine. But I just want to make sure that she takes care of herself. I need someone who is conscious enough about what they intake in their bodies, because just you eating the wrong things will have the room smelling, you know? So when I'm done with my partner, it doesn't smell. There's no smell. You don't have a thick tension of sex smell in the air, right? It's just, like you can't tell that we were in there. And that's kind of what I'm looking for with the female who's experienced being in a try situation. And so that will probably come later in this year, once we have come to terms on who that woman would be, who that queen will be. We'll do content like that. But for now, I'm going to be doing new content, all new content. Some will still be on my phone, because once I get down to my destination, I will have to be focusing on stabilizing everything, since I'm doing a whole new big change and big move. And I want to still offer and provide content, because my OnlyFans is really growing. We're almost at 200 subscribers. And so they're very pleased with what they're seeing on the page so far. And I love women with that southern swag from North Carolina, Redbone. So I agree. So my thing is, right, so we will be posted. So right now, until we stabilize ourselves, to have an actual production team take care of all the necessary production things, whatever. It'll still be on my phone. But I will try to do longer content, because everyone that's on my OnlyFans right now is so pleased with it. I don't know what I'm doing that's so good, because I get so much good feedback. Like, yours is so lit. And I know that there are other women with OnlyFans. And so I'm like, I don't know. It's like no competition or whatever, because each woman is beautifully created in her own way, and however she wants to create her page for herself is entirely up to her. But my thing is that me, I'm a perfectionist, if you want to say that. So my shit got to be A1. So the feedback that I've been receiving, a lot of people are like, yo, yours is really lit, and I'm like, well, maybe other women hold content and use certain type of things as teasers because they want more for just pictures and videos of them, being of them, showing themselves or whatever. They may want, people who subscribe to pay an extra fee just to see what I've already posted. Like they want to see what your body. They want to see if you're gonna do this. They're not gonna want to see you take the same pictures you're gonna take on Instagram or Facebook or be on TikTok. You classy on there. That's where you're supposed to have class. If you're gonna be like how I do, sometimes I don't post my videos and photos in my my on my page, but I'll post it in my story because I know my story is only 24 hours, so it's gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? So not whoever watches it in that time is gonna be able to catch it, but I'm not gonna post that picture there, like that. So, but on mine, I want people to see what my potential is. And the 1111 that I chose, because honestly, I was going to raise my monthly subscription, but because of the demands, it has nothing to do with me wanting or being greedy. But I feel like even though they love the content, it's like once you give men an inch, they take a whole freaking yard. So what's going on now is that they want to be able to enjoy the content for a longer time, right? And so they're like, oh, it's good, but I can't get off because it's not long or it's whatever seconds. But what they don't understand is you're getting all of this that you are getting. Okay, my bad. Um, my laptop died. My laptop died. Um, do they? So I'm gonna be trying to do work in between talking to y'all. So I want to offer everyone access to looking at what they want to look at and seeing what they want to see and not hitting nobody over the head, which 60-second, 30-second or videos and photos or videos and then photos and stuff like that. After talking to a few people who I have been dealing with for years, this didn't just come out of nowhere. I've talked to, even though I'm not on really good terms right now with my youngest son's father, he knows, my family knows, all of my family knows. My oldest son's father knows and is aware. Majority of anyone in my circle that have known me all my life, hey Vante, who has known me all my life, they know that I have an OnlyFans and they do not judge me. So it's so ironic that they're like, that's what's up. Like, get your bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have been did that. To the people that's online trying to make me feel shameful for what I'm doing, which it's not going to work. Come on, y'all. Y'all know it's not going to work. But at the same time, it's just odd to me because, like, y'all opinions don't matter unless you were telling me something about your unsatisfactory feedback towards my content that you are seeing on there. Don't tell me about my content, because how you gonna hate from outside of the OnlyFans club and you can't even get in? You know what I'm saying? Hit the 1111. Nothing's gonna be free. I don't do sneak peek previews. I do not, because there is no reason to do a sneak peek when it's on there. You can go directly on there and see everything that you see me posting in my status. If you see me posting it on my status, it's on my OnlyFans, or it's going to be uploaded to my OnlyFans. So what I am going to do, though, is because of the demand and the people who are supporting me, wanting more and different type of content, I am going to charge a viewing fee for my exclusive videos. So I will still do previews, and they're going to be nice, sexy previews. But for anyone who actually wants access to the extended, is going to have to pay for the extended. That's how that works. So I'm just letting y'all know to not be upset with me, because you can see it on the OnlyFans, but then you can't view the extended video. And the reason being is because you have to pay a fee in order to view that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have access to it's like buying a porno at the fucking sex shop. So, I would just say that, because the things that I post on my OnlyFans. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, baby. I forgot this thing behind. The things that I already post on there, I feel it should be enough for what is being paid for. Y'all paying $11.11 for 30 days, and y'all getting way more explicit stuff, than any other person is posting. For just, all you got to do is just subscribe for 1 month or 3 months or a year. It's $122 a year. And you still have access, even with the previews. My previews is going to be, I want you to go out there to do that, Kyle. Because what?
It's way too hot up there. That's why I came in.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just going to.
Please. Thank you. So, the things that are already on there are able to be viewed with just you subscribing. And I feel that I do enough to satisfy that need for just $11.11. And you get 30 days. So that means anything and everything that I post, you are going to be able to see. While other people are on my platforms like, oh, let me see this. Oh, move your hands, move the emojis. The people that are subscribed can go and see that content uncensored. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to pay to see the extended version. You don't have to pay. You can just be satisfied with what you are seeing on the actual profile of the page. So that's what's in the works. That's what's coming. I also wanted to talk about another thing, because my title of this video is being happy for others helps with the flow of your manifestation. So I just want to kind of touch bases on why I said that and what I mean in relation to that. Is because with me being a content creator on social media and having the experiences that I have had with other content creators on here, and Jazzy, I just want to shout you out really quickly. Honestly, I'm shouting Jazzy out. Everybody knows that I see Jazzy G. Everybody knows that I'm capable of seeing the beef and bullshit that's going on social media between content creators. Sometimes it gets sent to me, it gets brought to me, or sometimes I just go and view it on my own to kind of check up and see what's been going on or whatever. But Jazzy has been very active on my channel. And a lot of things that I post, she's there. When I was dealing with the issue and the situation with my kid's father recently, and I was asking for help to find the location of where they may be so I could forward that information over to the authorities to help do like a welfare check, because there's nothing we could do, you guys. He is biologically my son's father. So really, honestly, anything outside of that has to be done through court with authorities and with court. But just certain things that's been going on my page. If I post a photo or something and she likes it, she comments or whatever. So I kind of just want to give a shout out to say, throughout all the BS that we have dealt with one another, you see what I'm saying? You are strong. Like I never lied about what type of woman you was. Like you stand in the motherfucking paint. Like you could take blows. You see what I'm saying? And I'm a hard hitter. I know I'm a hard hitter. So the fact that, and I'm a Pisces energy. I'm a Pisces rising. So I'm a very forgiving individual, especially when I see efforts of a person really trying to show that it ain't no more bad blood, type shit or whatever. So I just want to acknowledge that, to say that I acknowledge the efforts of you kind of, putting bygones be bygones and putting the past behind us and all that type of stuff, whatever. Because I do see that you come on my profile and you engage with my page more than I could say anyone who I really actually support ever did. I don't know what it's for, reasoning wise, because I don't know, what y'all got going on. Y'all got some shit going on, I'm telling y'all. And it's funny to watch. It is, because I'm just like, why? Like, I feel like we're dealing with so much in this existence right now, in this system right now, that we're focusing on the wrong shit. You see what I'm saying? We're focusing on the wrong shit. So I don't understand the whole issues and beef and problems and everything that's going on. I feel like if everybody just mind their business and do their own thing, regardless of who it is, like whether it's that person or that person, like, focus on elevation, focus on abundance, focus on prosperity, focus on, being gifted with the gift of life and living life freely. Like that's what the main focus should be. And I told y'all, Spirit has me up here speaking on this because I knew once I had breakthroughs, I already had conversations with Spirit, with the Creator directly, y'all. Not the universe, not my spiritual guides, but the actual, like, God, like what you would consider God, or the Most High, or the Creator. Like my connection to the spiritual realm is very, very deep, and it was 818 when I said that, but it's very deep. And so everything that I do, I make sure that I get confirmation and acceptance from the Most High before doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that once the breakthroughs were to happen and the spiritual awakenings and all of the stuff that I'm experiencing now, that I was going to have to talk to y'all and tell y'all. I was going to have to open up and be honest with y'all and tell y'all everything that is going on. I didn't expect it to be this way, because even though I knew I was always open to being an adult content creator with my partner, I didn't expect it to go this way. Like y'all. So I think y'all have saw me publicly deal with relationships. There was the Tommy guy. There was the guy who I dealt with on, he was a king. And then I think I posted once more about another guy. So I never slept with Tommy. So that's kind of out the picture. It was just, conversations over the phone and goal orientation of what we wanted to do with each other. And actually, he's my twin flame. So I got to meet my twin flame in this existence, in this lifetime. And Tommy is definitely my twin flame. That has been confirmed. But twin flames, as to what I've researched to understand, twin flames sometimes are not the best for you to go into relationships with. You guys are not an energetic match, physically, in the physical human existence. So when everything transpired and hit how it hit with the other channel, that I was going back and forth with, and then me and him kind of like stopped dealing with each other, whatever, because we were really talking about marriage and everything like that. I kind of like slowed myself down on trying to deal with relationships or anything with relationships. And so I just went on several journeys. I went celibate, and then I sold a bit for free. When it was that time and I wanted to sell a bit for free, 0.99, I mean 0.0 cents. So I went through those experiences here and there, whatever. And then I was at my last wit's end. But let me tell you what happened. So many people around me, and I'm gonna say Jazzy, because she's one of the people that I saw in a positive space or whatever. So many people around me were getting in relationships, and they were getting married, and even though I knew and still know that some are shams, even if you want to pretend like this is the happiest moment of your life and you are in love, and this person is your person, I still was congratulating people energetically, not probably vocally, or probably directly, but energetically I definitely was saying, well, I'm happy, I'm proud of that person, I'm happy for that person, whatever. And I listened to a video that was done by Mystic Beauty, and she's a tarot reader. Beautiful, beautiful spirit. I don't know if you guys are into watching tarot or know anything about tarot, but she's one of the few tarot readers that I watch. I don't know any other tarot readers that are highly intuitive and connected like that, like she is, because I know that there's a lot of people who out here claim tarot. I know it's a lot of people out here who claim, gifts that they claim they have and they don't really have, that they're just using their analyst mindset, observing mindset, but they really don't have the connection to source or the spiritual guides, or don't have no team that's giving a fuck about helping them, because they're probably disappointed at how they're moving in their lives. So I just don't listen to nobody. I listen to Mystic Beauty. So Mystic, confirmed a lot of things about my situations with relationships and being gifted and being abundant and things like that. She's confirmed a lot. And her messages ring true every single time I listen to her. So if you guys don't know who she is, go follow her on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, Mystic Beauty. Okay. I mean, I think she has 2 E's or 2 A's, one of them in her name. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So she ended up doing a video saying that, your spirit guide, spiritual team, your spirit guides want to let you know that your time is coming, and for you to not feel that you have lack with what you are dealing with now, and that source is going to bless you. And so right now what you should do is just be happy for others. Like, just if people are being like getting in relationships or whatever, like, you should just be happy for them. You see what I'm saying? So when I heard that message, I was like, you know what? I need to practice more love instead of envy or hate, or why is that not me? Why am I not the one? Like, I deserve that. Like having that mindset, like I'm the one who deserved that. I'm doing all of these great things, and this person has what I need, what I'm looking for. You see what I'm saying? Like, they have their partner, and I'm still sitting here stuck, single, miserable, wanting to be in a relationship. Can't be in a relationship because I can't get the right type of person who I feel is the right type of person, right? So dang, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. So I'm just gonna pick another case. So I started practicing that, right? And it's so ironic that all of this is taking place. I started practicing that. I started practicing just being congratulatory towards people who, even if they were pretending, still, because delusional manifestation is a thing. And who knows, they may very much well come into knowing themselves and, being a better person and have the opportunity to really meet someone that they are pretending is who they are in love with now, right? So, but not for me. I knew what I wanted. I kind of wanted a similar type of Sierra's prayer type of, thing or whatever. And so it was so wild because I had met a soulmate, and I had known this man for over 6 years, right? We had known each other for over 6 years. And Mystic Beauty confirmed, yes, I was going to meet a soulmate. I met him. Well, it's not that I met him. I finally saw him, saw who he was. And because I wasn't paying no attention to him at all. That man was hollering at me for 6 years, y'all. 6 years. 6 years, y'all. He was putting in work 6 years. And I never even paid attention to him. And then for some reason, it was just like, boop, you like look in front of you. And I saw who he was. And I thought that he was going to be who I would end up in a relationship with. I was celibate at the time that I met him. I talked to him. I told him, I said, listen, I'm looking really to honestly settle down. And, we've known each other for years. And, now I want to give you a chance. I want to try this out. I want to give you the opportunity. So let's do it for real. So I thought that that's who I was going to end up with, y'all. That's who I thought I was going to be in a relationship with. Y'all, that nigga was, it was a lesson. It was another lesson. And it was so like I try not to get angry sometimes, but I get frustrated because y'all, when I tell y'all, I be trying to forewarn these people. Like I be like, listen, if you gonna do wrong by me, make sure you know you're doing wrong by me because I deserve it. Don't do wrong by me just because you're going to have to eat that. Like, you don't understand the power of what type of energies I possess, what type of team I really have. Like, my team of spirits, man, I'm telling y'all, they do, boy, I don't know what else to say, but my team of spirits, they do not play with people who fuck me over. And I never knew that they were that protective over me, but all my life, that's how protective they've been over me. All my life, when somebody effed me over or did wrong by me, and I cried, and I was sad, and I was hurt by it, and I used to just be like, for a little second, for a little minute, I would be like, I hate that person. Why would this person do this? I used to cry to God and tell God, like, why you put this person in my life, for this person to hurt me like that? Da, 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 da. But eventually, after, because I'm a person who can get over pain once is out of sight, out of mind. And I practice not being like missing that person for a little bit or whatever. I'm able to get over it. I'm able to move on. So, eventually I would move forward and not feel nothing and not feel no type of way about it. And then next thing I know, I'm hearing something about something wrong happening to this person. And at first, y'all, I used to be so floored, like, wow, for real? Like where that came from. You see what I'm saying? At first, but then after it became a pattern of every time a person would do something ill towards me and have the illest intentions, the most wrong intentions, and try to do wrong by me, even when I'm trying to see what I could have done wrong, because I like people to tell me what I've done wrong so I could work on fixing it if I feel it's necessary to be fixed. Like, I'm that type of person. I have a moral compass. If I did something wrong, I'm going to apologize and I'm going to accept accountability, and I'm going to, try to work on being better so that it doesn't happen again. You know what I'm saying? Because we all make mistakes. We're all entitled to make mistakes, but it's how you apologize, and then your actions after that mistake is what matters, because people can apologize any day, but if they don't put no action behind the apology, it wasn't never real. You see what I'm saying? And message, because that goes for a lot of experiences that I have with people on social media. That you want to apologize and say, oh yeah, I'm sorry, sis, I'm sorry that I did this to hurt your feelings, but then after you're supposed to be showing that you sorry, you still on the same shit that you on. So what? I'm supposed to believe that you really apologetic, or I'm supposed to believe your actions? Bitch, my ears are deaf. Okay, you got to show me. And that was something I saw on Facebook. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, so I was telling people, I was trying to, now because I know what it is, I kind of try to give people a chance to not fuck with me. Like, don't do that. Because if you anger me and I have to conjure up that low vibrational energy, they coming for you. Like them demons gonna hit you. You see what I'm saying? Because I know how to conjure them. I know how to conjure them up, and conjuring them up is me just being super angry. And sometimes when I talk to them, I have to tell them, like, nah, give them a break. Don't do too much. Everybody has karma, so I can't stop a person's karma, but I can not allow it to be so dang. It's like, it don't have to be as bad. Like, you will be able to understand that you fucked up and you have to correct yourself, but it ain't gonna be like super bad. Like, I can work on that and talk to my spiritual guys and say, hey, sometimes it's out of my hands. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But sometimes I could tell them, like, yeah, this person pissed me off. Yeah, I'm upset. Yeah, they did wrong. Yeah, they fucked up. But give them leniency. Like, give them their karma, but give them leniency. So when I try to give that opportunity and people don't take heed of that, that's what angers me, because I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to spare you. And you don't want to be spared because you just clearly ignorant, and you just clearly just a fucking asshole, that you want to be nasty. You want to be a nasty person. You want to act nasty. So let me show you nasty for real. And so then I unleash them and I let them do what the fuck they do. Let me tell y'all something. The same person I'm talking to y'all about, who I told y'all I met as a soulmate and I thought was going to be the one that I was in a relationship with, when I told social media I was starting the OF, and I told social media, and I started posting on. Now, mind you, he ghosted me. He shitted on me. He ghosted me. He went about his business. I ain't hear anything from him. With all of this that I'm telling him, all of this that I told him, all of the offers that I offered for him to not shit on me, so I don't have to get pissed off and feel no type of way, and then return that energy, like send the energy back to him or whatever. The man ghosted me, shitted on me, ghosted me. That's what men do. Men can do that. Men will leave women suffering to their own demise after they're the ones that tore them down. And it's so effed up that men have that capability of doing that, because y'all are wrong for that. Y'all can't just shit on a woman and then give her no explanation. No, you know what? This is what I can't deal with. This is what I don't like. You're not this type of person for me. It wasn't ideal. I'm going to let you go. I can't work with you on this, because y'all don't do that. Y'all would hang up on a girl and tell her you done. And you know what I'm saying? Like that establishing control, because a woman is emotional. We're gonna blow your phone up, we're gonna try to talk, we're gonna do all that. We're gonna put the effort in trying to make sure we can save whatever issue it is, or whatever situation we are dealing with, when it comes to a person that we really want to be with, or we're in love with, or we like, or whatever. And y'all know that. And so y'all do tactics to try to establish control, because you want a woman to be where you want her to be. And that's manipulation. That is not you being a man that you need to be. Damn, it's 11:11 on the microwave as I said that. For her to naturally devote herself and commit herself to your leadership, You see what I'm saying? What it is manipulation. You are manipulating that woman and you are controlling her. And so then you try to figure out why she's so psychotic and she's crazy. And then she's ended up busting up your windows and bleaching your clothes and things of that instance. And it's because you manipulated her. You didn't allow her the actual choice and the decision to actually naturally submit herself to you, because you knew once she had that breakdown and she showed you that that's how she would break down for you, that you had the power in your hands when it came to her emotions. And that's wrong. And so that's what was done to me. And I identified that and I realized that and I let it go. I allow him that. I let him eat that. I let him get that, whatever. But when I started posting about my OnlyFans, y'all, out of the blue, the man texted me. I swear I still got the text messages to this day. Out of the blue, the man texted me and was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "You gotta be effing kidding me." Like, I really went the F in. And so he's like, he was starting to explain all the things that I wanted when I gave him the opportunity to tell me before he ghosted me and tried to establish that he was gonna try to be in control of my emotions and my feelings and put me on the back burner and just have me sit and wait until he got his shit together and he was then ready to start dealing with me or put me in a rotation of his females that he already has. I was like, you are crazy. You are crazy. Like, this man hit me up out of the blue. Everything during that time, the whole 3 months we were talking, he's starting to, oh, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what's going on. So I was kind of shocked. I'm like, why are you telling me this now? Like, even though I know that I've been engaging in consensual adult relations for a very long time, this man that people are seeing me with online is not the first man that I've ever been with, ever. You see what I'm saying? It's just the first man that the public has seen me with. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm like, if you're paying attention, because I blocked him off of my page, so we weren't friends anymore. Well, I didn't block him, but I did take him off of my page. I unfriended him, so he was still my friend. I think he probably can still see things, but he's not a friend of mine. So, but I haven't heard from him, so I was kind of weirded out to hear the text, to get the text message from him. And so he just started expressing himself about all the things that I wanted him to express himself about then. And I was like, is it because you are seeing that I am I'm with someone else online? Is it because I have my OnlyFans and I'm about to come into some money, real good money, and I'm gonna do good? Like, what was the reason of, like, what was the reason? What was the reason? Like, what was the reason of you reaching out to me? What was the purpose? Like, what was, I don't understand that. And so I laughed at it and I said, this is what people do. This is what happens. A lot of time people are always doing things irrationally and then wanting to take them back, the moment that they see where they effed up at. No, it doesn't work like that. Peace. What's up, Ross? So it doesn't work like that. So I was like, I don't care. Like, he started telling me and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about that. 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 I don't care. So what? Don't care. He just kept feeding it to me. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. So now, it's like, this lady keep calling me. Okay, so now it's like, right? Let that go. Once I did that and I let it go without malice, I let it go without incident, I let it go without negativity, even though I was very highly pissed off, I let it go. All of a sudden, y'all, this masculine, oh my goodness, this masculine steps into my life, y'all. And it's so wild because he's not a new energy. He is a very old energy. Okay. And I don't mean age-wise either. I mean, 8 years ago, I would say 8 years ago, 7 years ago, we had encountered each other 7 years ago. And then at that time, he was as exceptional to me right now as he had been then. And it was such a breathtaking sense of experience, because at that time I hadn't had anyone make me feel so safe and secure all the way up into my life, even though I was still dealing with my child's father at that time. I met him, and it was so different on how I met him, on the circumstances. I met him looking for childcare, like babysitter. But he had been following me for a long time, y'all. He had been following me for a minute. Like a lot of these guys, be following me and checking for me on social media for years, y'all. So he had been following me for so long. And he was like, I've been watching you. I was following you, and with expressing myself and everything that I was experiencing with my child's father, he opened himself up to me. He opened up his assistance. He opened up, his, me being confident. It's 11 o'clock. Damn. Whew, thank you, Spirit. Give thanks. He opened himself up. He opened himself up to me. He allowed me to feel secure and safe with him, and that he was going to take care of everything in need that I needed as a feminine, as a woman. I didn't like open myself up to his advances right away, because it was a complicated situation between me and my child's father, my youngest child's father at the time. So he kept trying, and I was just trying to knock him down. And I'm like, no, I can't, like I have to be faithful. I can't do this. And he's like, man, he don't deserve you. That nigga don't know what he got in you. He like, just give me a chance. He just kept asking for a chance or whatever. So eventually, with the situation that took place, I needed a babysitter, and he came through on that. And when I gave him the opportunity to actually see me in real life, oh, it was over. It's like he basically took it like, oh, you don't effed up now, because you ain't got no choice but to give me a chance, because you're gonna see who I really am in real life versus who you met online. So it ended up into that type of situation. I gotta tell y'all at the fact that I had a spell done on me. I was under a spell. And I got to explain to y'all about that spell that I was under. It was a heavy spell. It was a love spell. And yes, they may say that you cannot force a person to love you because people have free will, but you can put yourself in a light and make yourself seem as if you are the only choice or deserving an individual to that next person, right? Because if a person can't make you fall in love with them, right? Or if a person can't do a love ritual or a love spell on you that's going to make you blinded to thinking that this is who you're supposed to be with and you love this person, then what is the whole point of cutting cords? What is the whole point of the cutting cord ritual? Obviously, you're cutting a cord because you are soul tied energetically to this person who manipulated you energetically to falling in love with them. You see what I'm saying? So I was under a spell, and let me tell y'all, my baby daddy, and it's so funny because if he listens to this if he listens to this live stream, he'll know exactly who I'm talking about. This was the first man. This man that I'm talking to y'all, this masculine I'm talking to y'all about, he was the first one that made my baby father fold when it came to me and him being together. He was the only man, like any other man before, he never really felt threatened by it. But that one, he felt so threatened by that one. And so we started a little fling thing going on, me and him or whatever. And he wanted me to leave my child's father. He wanted me to leave him alone. He was like, you need to leave. And this was before my son came. So it was just my oldest and my daughter at the time. And my daughter was 2 going on 3. And because it was just them two, and he really wanted to try with me, he was telling me to leave him. He was like, leave him, I got you, like, I'll help you out, I'll take care of you, da 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 da. And I don't know how in the F my baby daddy found out. Huh?
You locked it up?
No. I don't know how in the frick frack my baby daddy found out about him, even though he was keeping my daughter. So it's like I would be working, and he wasn't keeping my daughter. His family, his niece was, but it was at the same place, same house. And so one day I got a text message from my baby daddy, and he went slapped off on me, y'all. I'm talking about, I had never at that time heard my baby daddy really go off and be so hurt. He was hurt by the fact that I was dealing with, or he believed or thought I was dealing with another person, which was funny because he had been telling me to deal with whoever I wanted to deal with the whole time, and he was cheating on me the whole time. He was cheating on me the entire time that we had what we had going on. So when he found out about him and he started to get upset about it, he was like, I was trying to work things out, make it to where we healthy and 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 I was like, wow, like he really opened himself up to me given that situation. So I broke it off with the guy. Not even that, because more so of I was kind of concerned about how wild my baby daddy could get. And I didn't want him involved in no crazy ass love triangle where somebody ended up hurt or killed, because I'm dealing with two people at the same time and can't make a choice on who to let go. So I let him go. And I let him go. And I felt like I let him go because I felt like my baby father was the best decision at the time, right? So fast forward to now, it's been 5 years. My son is about to be 5 years old. I left him when my daughter was, I stopped dealing with him when my daughter was 2 going on 3. She's 10 now. And me and my baby's father's son is about to be 5 years old. So it's been about 5 years. No, it's been about 7 years. I'm sorry, 7 years since I had communication with this masculine. And so after all of that, after everything that I had experienced, after all of my spiritual awakenings, after all the drama and stuff that I was going through with people online, after all the men that I was attempting to create and build, relationships with, after all of that, after going through all of that, and then meeting my soulmate who I believed I was supposed to be with, and ended up not with, because of what he did, and then getting the confirmation from Mystic, because that's where it came from. The confirmation of me letting him go came from Mystic, even though I already knew. It was like a premonition. I foresaw it, but it came from her. Whatever. It was confirmed by spirit. After all of that took place or whatever, here comes this masculine, y'all, out of nowhere. Like, he just dropped back in my lap out of the blue. Now, mind you, he had been there for a minute, because we had been friends. I re-added him to my social media. So it's not like he hadn't been around. He was around. He just wasn't, we just wasn't talking to each other like that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even know how it happened. But I think he commented on something, or he said something, or something happened, and we ended up talking in the inbox, y'all. We ended up talking in the inbox, and I was like, I said, I thought you was, in a relationship. I thought you was taken or whatever this whole time, because he's a great guy. He's an amazing man. So I didn't think that he would stay single or be single. He's like, no, I've been single for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 whatever. He's like, I want you, man. He's like, I always wanted you. I've been want you. He's like, I still want you. And so, yeah, that happened. So then,
once we started talking, you know, I had forgot a lot of things that me and him had. I had forgot a lot of things that he and I had shared when we first was dealing with each other. It's a big ass wasp inside this house, and I don't know how it got in here. A lot of things that he and I had shared, I forgot that we shared that. So as we talking and stuff like that, you know, he brings up the OnlyFans. He brings it up, and I'm like, huh? Wait a minute, say word? What? I said, you cool with that? You okay with that? Because I'm used to possessiveness. I'm used to men being possessive, insecure, jealous, controlling, you know, envious. That's what I came from. You see, like my baby daddy didn't even like me saying thank you or putting smiley faces to people who was complimenting me on social media, right? I'm like, I'm not cheating on you. I'm not sleeping with these guys. I said, but I'm not a rude person. If these people are complimenting me, or these people have something nice to say, or they're engaging or interacting with me on my platform, I'm going to do the same thing back because it's only right. Like, why are you telling me to, what you want me to do, cuss the man out for telling me I'm beautiful, or saying, oh yeah, he'll do this and that or whatever? You want me to cuss him out because he's a man who's a heterosexual and I'm attracted to him? It don't work like that. I could let them know, hey, listen, I'm in a relationship, I'm not single. Respect that in that type of way, but I'm comfortable with you expressing what your thoughts are about me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just like I would, you know, another guy. Like, I know for a fact that it's other fine men out here. Like, I see their ass every day. Like, oh, he fine. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can comment on a man's thing post to be like, you looking good, looking dapper, or whatever. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to jump his bones. It doesn't mean that I'm going to offer, you know, my body to him. And I don't know where people get that mindset from, but you could definitely compliment a person without having to, you know, have any intimacy correlation with them. So, you know, I just didn't understand that. And so, now mind you, I already had them before. So I already knew what the thing was like. You know what I'm saying? I already knew it. I knew it was A1. 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 I knew it was. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, he is the total package. That's my package. That's the package. That's the package I prayed for. That's the package I was looking for. Complete package. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about everything, y'all. Everything. He is the complete package. He has it all. When I mean he has it all, he has it all. You know what I'm saying? Energetically, physically, spiritually, you know, mentally, he just have it all. Like, he do. So it's a change. It's a real big flip from where I thought I would be taking it, but that was when I was on my own, to where it's going now. And I see that these changes have to be made this way because it is preparing me for the life that I know I'm going to. You see what I'm saying? That I've been working all this work, all these journeys, all this stuff that I've been putting in, coming live, you know, and interacting with you guys, expressing to you all about how to actually manifest it. You know, it was 1313. Connect with spirit, you know, give it to God, be positive. A lot of videos that I have privated because I had hit my page, and I'll unprivate when I started talking about me getting a BIGO agency, when I started to all of these things. Every time that y'all saw me go live and I was talking about, you know, things that are in the works. So I was talking like all of those things. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't expect it to go this route. Like, I expected to continue on that path. And I felt like it was a struggle, but I was okay with the struggle because I knew abundance was coming in the end. I can say truly, I didn't foresee this one, right? But this time, y'all, I am having the time of my freaking life. Like, the time of my life. It's some stuff. It's some stuff that y'all gonna want to hear. Like, I was supposed to post a video of the conversation that I had with my baby's father the day the incident happened, of him taking my son, or keeping my son and preventing me from getting my son, where he tried to be spiteful and say some hurtful, attempt to try to say some hurtful shit that he thought was gonna hurt my feelings. But at least he tried. Even with my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was like, "Oh, you don't even want to know what your daughter had to say about you." But I found out. I found the F out. You see what I'm saying? And it was just such a breathtaking moment, because I felt cleansed and cleaned and renewed, and like I didn't have to hide or cover myself or be shameful, you know, because I got kids, or because I'm a mother, or because you see what I'm saying, society is making me fearful of being myself. And once I was able to be honest with my own child and look my baby in the face and say, you know, I know that you may think this of me, or you may feel this of me, because this is what you've been taught to think. This is how you've been taught to know. And the reason being is because you're a child. So yes, I'm going to tell you these things. You're a kid. You're not an adult. But you need to know separation from child and adult. I know that you love me. I know that you want me to be, you know, not dealing with any of the things that I'm dealing with, or you don't want me exploiting myself, if that's what you feel, or you don't want me, you know, showing my daughter is very protective. Okay. She's a very protective energy. Like, she don't play about her mama at all. And she don't like me dealing with nobody, not friends, you know, not relationships. My baby told me straight up, she said, "Mommy, you don't need nobody. You've been doing it on your own all this time." And so she's used to me just being strong for our family, and it just being us and stuff like that, or whatever. So, you know, things that she may overhear, like for instance now, or things that may happen while she's there in front of her. You see what I'm saying? It gives her this mindset to try to protect me. But she needs to understand that she's a child, and that that's not her place. Like, unless somebody is actually trying to hurt me physically, or kill me or whatever, it's not her place to try to protect my feelings. It's not her place to try to protect my image or what I'm representing. You know what I'm saying? It's not her place. So, you know, I had to actually sit down with her and break that down to her. Like, you know, don't take on that responsibility. Continue to keep being a child. That's where you need to stay. Being a child. Focus on being a child and doing what children do. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the reason as to why there may be some confusion when it comes to children. And hold on, y'all. Let me use the bathroom. Hold on. Yeah. So, and I know that, like I was saying, it may be what we are experiencing in today's day and age, when it comes to children being confused or growing up too fast, or, you know, things like that, or whatever. You don't have to tell your child you ain't grown, you ain't no adult, like stop being grown or whatever, because it doesn't have anything to do with them being grown. They're a concerned person, just like anybody else would be concerned if they was watching it like how we're watching it, just like other people would be concerned. But I feel like as long as the explanation is there and they're being told what needs to be told, I think that they'll be okay and understand, like, this is not something that you even need to involve yourself in, because you are a child. So stay in a child's place. Let me wash my hands. And so even with that situation, it opened me up to feel so much more better about deciding to do my OnlyFans platform. And even though it was already started and I was already approved, y'all, even still with that, it was so much more confirmation that this is that it's okay to do this, right? And every day when people come at me, y'all, I got men that's on my other social media platforms. It'd be so funny, y'all. They be like, oh, nobody, like, I don't even know how they get there, but they want to tell me, oh, nobody cares anything about a woman who has an OF, or like, you ain't gonna be loved, you gonna be treated like this, and you gonna stay getting treated like a HO and a SLUT, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna love you. Like, you type of women don't deserve love, and like, I be letting them talk. I be letting them go on. I be letting them go off, because obviously it's only because they, either A, can't be confident within themselves to do it and they really want to, or they don't have the female to do it. Because I'm telling you, everybody, we're all consenting adults. So this is not weird. It's not taboo. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything that nobody is not doing. You see what I'm saying? As an adult who is an adult. You see what I'm saying? My children don't have access to this type of stuff. And I try to make sure they don't have access, even if they have cell phones. I don't want my children on any social media platform until they are the age of 16 years old. Okay. So no Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter. TikTok is fine. I feel TikTok is child-based. Right? I feel like TikTok is just a platform for children to be self-expressive and creative. And there's nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? And what TikTok has done is they actually have censored adult content from children content. So once you put an age in that's under the age of, I think, 15 years old or 15 and younger, they actually censor out what the child has access to view. You see what I'm saying? So TikTok is fine. My daughter has a TikTok. YouTube, I think YouTube is fine for her to have, but YouTube is not fine for her to watch. And I feel like YouTube is fine for her to have because kids doing videos about kid stuff, you want to reach an audience of children, right? And so that, like, kid stuff, the kid things, the kid shows, the kid stuff that, I let them watch or my son watch or whatever. That is what I would say. Those are the only two reasons as to why I would allow her to have, or them, my children, to have access to those two platforms, to have those two platforms, not even be on it, because she can't watch YouTube. If she wanted to have a YouTube channel and just create content and we edit it and load it, then that's fine. But she cannot be on YouTube watching YouTube, or my son, for that matter. Even if you want to watch music videos, like, it's very difficult for me to be okay with them watching YouTube, because it's easy for them to access content that they shouldn't be able to access. And sometimes it's not them even accessing it. It's just what pops up. Right. So, again, like I said, I don't have a problem with what's going on and what I'm doing. If anybody else does because they are concerned about children or anything with children, don't worry about mine. Don't worry about mine. If you're worried about yours or other people's kids that may have access, then you need to go talk to their parents, because I can't parent their children. So I can't tell you why their children have access to even knowing what I got going on my page. It's not their business. So, yeah. So, I'm so comfortable with where I am right now, and what we're doing. And I'm like so excited about what's to come, because y'all, like, me and him been talking, y'all, and we got some stuff in the works. Okay. Like, we got some real stuff in the works, and it's about to be fun. We really about to turn up. You guys are gonna love it and enjoy it, because it's gonna be authentic. It's gonna be real. It's not gonna be fakeness. It's not gonna be, I'm doing this for a paycheck. It's not gonna be, I'm doing this because this is my job. No, you're gonna see us really, like, taking each other up and through there. Because I take them up and through there, honey. I'm talking about up and through there. Okay? I take them up and through there. Okay? So, I had to change my link too. So the link is in the description box to my OnlyFans.
And if you want to subscribe, then that's where you can go click the link. I did update it, so it should be the right one now. Because my name was wrong in it. But yeah, y'all, listen. Majority of what you guys are going to start getting from me is going to be me telling y'all about my experiences, my spiritual awakenings, my elevation, my manifestations coming into fruition, and just living life and being happy and showing y'all how to access having abundance and not focus on lack. Because everything that you guys are watching on social media, everything you guys are watching on TV, all the stuff that the government is putting out, it's all distractions, y'all. It's all distractions. I'm telling y'all, I really be feeling sometimes like I don't live in the same world because y'all be saying all of this stuff is going on around y'all. It ain't going on around me. This whole Roe versus Wade, food shortage, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't engage in some of the eating habits as regular Americans do, that it doesn't, I don't feel it. Like, I'm not, y'all go shopping, y'all go grocery shopping and y'all buy a bunch of junk shit, a bunch of dumb stuff. You see what I'm saying? And me, I go to purchase meals. Like, if I'm going grocery shopping, I'm going grocery shopping because I want to be able to cook meals in the home. You see what I'm saying? Instead of me just quickly getting something and grabbing something, and like you'll grab a little stuff here and there, whatever, so that they could throw in the oven or throw in the microwave or whatever, or snacks here and there, whatever that they can grab. But a lot of these products, a lot of this stuff that's out here, I don't even partake in it anyway. So I don't see a shortage coming up for me. And even if it was a food shortage, I would drink water. Drink water. You won't feel as hungry. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, with that, I just wanted to kind of come up on here to say, that being happy for other people's happiness and actually wanting the best for anybody, even whether or not, they want the best for you or any of those types of things, it's going to bring you closer to your manifestation that you deserve. It's going to bring you closer to your abundance that you deserve. And I'm realizing that now with my masculine, that I'm now waking up every single rising, and I'm getting back all the efforts, all the tears, blood, and sweat that I put in, because he's golden. Like, he is everything to me. And we had a conversation. I was gonna post it on my community section before I let y'all go. And I was like, because I'm dealing with, still dealing with trauma, still trying to heal and stuff like that, still trying to work on healing, traumas and stuff that I experienced with people in the past, or whatever. So I'm, I every now and then I may take it out on him. But I actually identify it and I kind of try to correct myself, because I know it's not him, it's me. And I'm a person who is an overthinker. And I'm also a person who needs to continuously be reassured, just due to all the people who has, done wrong by me or whatever. And so I was talking to him, and I said, man, you got me effed up about you. Don't be mad because this is what you asked for. Like, you told me you wanted me to be crazy like this over here, whatever. So yeah, I am. I'm crazy about you, whatever. He's like, I'm gonna love you back. he's like, but I don't need that. I don't need you blaming me and telling me, So I'm like, that's a bet. I feel like I was doing that only really honestly because that's what I'm used to seeing. Like, dudes do that. Dudes lie and tell like bullshit ass truths and stuff like that. And whole time they playing under you or whatever. So yeah, I may have been accusatory or accusing in an accusing manner of what I was saying to him. And I was like, you know what? People want toxic and they also want love, right? And they want a mixture of both, because I don't know, a little bit of it's a balance. A little bit of toxicity makes it spicy, right? And I see that we are that with each other, and that's what I kind of was hinting to my kid's father about, us having a toxic relationship where we could fight, fuss, cuss, but then make up right then after. And he took that and thought that I meant blow for blow, physical fight, like, cussing me out, calling me out my names, saying things that's untrue about me. Like, he thought or assumed that that's what I was talking about. So I was like, hell no, that's not what the hell I want. I don't want nobody going upside my head, beating me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, type of toxic. No. And then what we have makeup, adult relations, and then nothing. No, and I endured that for 8 years. And when I started seeing that we did get a little bit toxic with each other, me and my new masculine, whatever, it has happened to where we were at odds or disagreement with each other. We actually broke up. I broke up with him for a little bit, for a split few hours. So when it happened, it was like it wasn't where I felt like he would harm me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, it's so hard to explain to y'all out of words, because it's like y'all gotta actually see. How many frames is this? Y'all gotta actually see exactly what took place, given when it happened, for y'all to understand. So it's kind of difficult for me to explain, but y'all, when I say the toxicity between us, the text message that I had, y'all, that I was gonna post, it was like, it went from us being toxic with each other because we're both working on healing our old traumas, to us just showing this immense intensity of love and devotion from each other that quick. It switched that quick. And I found it so comical, because I was like, this is good toxic, where yes, you are gonna be at odds and have disagreements, and you both won't, be on the same page every single time. You see what I'm saying? So that's okay. But the moment that he ready to say he want me to praise him, I'm praising him. No questions asked. You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly how it went. He was like, send me the video of you. I'm gonna post the screenshot in my community section so y'all can see. But that's the type of toxic that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is two different people. Yeah, it sure is. So so yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to come up on here and kind of give y'all that little key piece of information of what's going on, and kind of tell y'all, what I've been dealing with. And Thursday, I will be in the location that I need to be in, and y'all will start getting more OnlyFans content this weekend. I'll load this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. And again, like I said, if you want to subscribe because you want to see, you can always subscribe to the link in my description box. And I also have several different social media platforms that you guys could follow me on if you want to stay up to date with anything that I have going on. Because I know I seldomly use my YouTube channel, but I will be using it now. Oh, y'all. And this man got me working out. Y'all, so I said I had a personal every year, y'all. Look, every year I got a personal trainer, right? Every year I do get a personal trainer. It's just that it just never happens. And I'm such a procrastinator, y'all. Oh my God. Like, I'd be like, man, in a couple of years, this weight gonna drop off of me by itself. But no, I really gotta get to work. I really gotta get to work, to working out and stuff like that, or whatever, right? And so I felt like I needed a personal trainer to help me with my problem areas and things that I'm trying to work on. And he was like, you don't need nobody. Like you've been able to do it on your own. You've done it on your own. I don't know why you trying to like you trying to lower your like what your potential is, like what you're potentially capable, your capability. There go the word. You trying to lower your capability, and it like basically is what he was saying. Like it's not necessary. He's like, just do the work. Do the work. Oh, I need somebody to talk to me like that. Doing the work. Do the work. Do the work, man, and stop hollering. You could take it. You could do it. You got it. That type of motivation. Y'all, I'm telling you, that's the motivation that get a nigga dick. So I'm telling you. Okay, so who I have here? Because now I'm confused. Let me save this. Who is this? Okay, this is okay. So okay. Let me get off of here, y'all. Let me close out on some of these cases for my job, whatever. Focus on that and whatever. And like I said, I will be talking to you guys soon about more content and more things to come to my YouTube channel and my other platforms. So with that being said, thank you guys for listening in and coming and rocking through with me. And y'all have a wonderful, abundant, prosperous rest of your day, and return all positive, loving, high vibrational energy that is being sent out to me, and return to anyone who is trying to send out anything that is negative. I'm rubber, you're glue. Anything that is sent to me is bounced off of me and sticks onto you. And with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.